Deep stretch in the chairs. Which part of your body? Everywhere? Okay. Can do that. No, no. Let's see him down there too. How do we're gonna get a chair? Oh, he's getting a chair, I'm sure. Right. And we have Rochelle here today, so she better grab a chair too. Is Don Murphy in there? Mohan's there. Oh, wow.
Hola.
Imagine that. Yes. All right. I've been requested to have a deep stretch today. Whatever that might mean, we'll find out. All right, so let's start with a chair on the top of your mat. Of course, I'm facing the other way to begin with, but we can first face that towards the chair with two legs of the mat. So in case of, I don't know what the floor in your space at home virtually, but if you're at some place or floor that is slippery, make sure that you have it at least two legs off the chair on your mat so it doesn't slide out. And we take a few seconds to always, as we start our yoga practice, to just exhale. So to just breathe out for a minute, to let your body. Microphone's not working? Yeah. Is that okay with you? Sweat today here. Sweat launch. So we're going to just take a few seconds to really re-encounter our breathing. So if we can just observe for a second, what is the benefit of breath, right? And why is it so grounding? What happens to our body that sometimes we have so many things in our lives, so many deadlines, so many aspects to find balance and equilibrium from. So how is it important that we observe our breathing? So the breath is connected to what is known as the vagus nerve that connects through to the cranium, right, to the brain, and it's that we have 12 of these, and this is the 10th nerve that runs through the sides of your torso and connects gently the head to all your major organs, in particular your heart rate or the heart muscle and your gut area, your respiratory system. So what we're allowing the body by, so when something is triggered, when something is tension, we have all kinds of deadlines at work, whatever it is, family, spouses, traveling, all those things that happen in our lives, then the brain starts really becoming overwhelmed. And so it tenses down. And so that's what triggers down or sends a signal to the rest of the body to start breathing, shallow, or the heart to start pumping faster. And so our blood pressure shoots and our tension increases and the muscles get ready for that flight, freeze, or fight mode. And so we are in this overstimulated stage. And so what we are really tapping into when we breathe is to have the negative feedback, right? Or the reversed feedback from the body, from the soma, from the external to the brain parts back into the brain. So we are allowing that our exhalation, as our diaphragm connected to that 10th nerve, to that nerve that travels all the way towards your thorax and torso, that moves and squeezes the diaphragm, then the inhalation expands it and you move slowly through your chest, through your shoulder, through your spine, through your neck, and become tall. And then the body's full in this position. And then the exhalation allows you to slowly sink, and you sink in through your chest, through your abdomen. You release all pressure. And one more time, you are stimulating for your nervous to not be hyperactive, but to start gently sending signal of rhythmic breath in and to renormalize the natural rhythm of your body to enter into that balance or equilibrium or homeostasis. And we want to, again, invite the body to regulate, to allow the breath that you're really moving those muscles, they're moving those parts of the body. So it really accentuates the nerves, and the nerves really talk to the brain. And then the body exhales, and you can allow, again, your own rhythm, whatever that might be, as deeply or as gentle as you need to do, to find slowly an inhalation that is, again, filling of your body, that is rejuvenating, that is strengthening, that is healing to the rest of the tissues. And then we allow the body to exhale. Again, there's so many other benefits, right, to breathing, but that's one just in the functionality, in the entire connection between brain and body. That's a really first step to start thinking about. Then we can start thinking about how the acidity, right? The number of electrons or number of hydrogen atoms in your bloodstream is increased when we are shallow breathing. So can I allow then that the inhalation, the oxygenation, the increase of volume of oxygen into our blood then reduces the amount of hydrogen or increases the pH or the alkalinity of your blood. And so that toxic effect of acidity or free radicals in our body is neutralized by the amount of oxygen as a result of complete breath. So again, by breathing, it's not that we're just doing it mindlessly. There's some direct physiological effects to our body, to the functionality of all the parts, and we're preparing the body. So the body is oxygenated. The body feels that it's entering into this state where it needs, again, an exchange, a cleansing, one more time in a day of full moon, right? A lunatic day. Let the body exhale and slowly soften and release all pressure to move your head, to move your shoulders, to again find those spots in your body that you create a whole tension or toughness or tightness, and let your shoulders and spine and back and abdomen, chin and head to maybe look towards the sky to feel your body moving. And then your body exhales. Again, not forgetting any of those things. Don't not forget about your vagus nerve. Do not forget about the alkalinity of your bloodstream. Do not forget about the tension and emotions stored in our physical body with every breath, and inhaling, opening. And when the body exhales, let your hands and arms to slowly soften, to slowly walk gently towards the chair in front of you, and allow your legs to raise your knees, extend the legs if they're already extended, and move them as wide as comfortable outside your chair. And let your body slowly lean gently forward, as if your hands are walking into the chair without forcing. You're not warm enough to do a full split or any forceful energy or movement into your legs or hips, and let your body exhale. And feel your jaw drawn in and the crown head extend out, and you feel your spine slowly softening forward, and your neck lengthens through the back of the head and the crown of the head, and let your body exhale. One more time. Allow the exhalation to engage, again, your vagus nerve, to your diaphragm, the entire muscles of the abdomen and chest, and then expand and then move. And what is the rhythm that you're creating in your brain? What is the messaging that your body is sending into your brain, into your entire connection, electric connection? When your body is ready, let your right hand undo when you exhale, and move slowly your right hand towards the ground, towards the right leg of the chair, or the leg that is on the right side of your mat. And then slowly exhale it across under the chair towards the left leg of the chair, or the leg that is on the left side of your mat. And the right elbow bends, and your left hand slowly holds onto the chair, moves deeper onto the seat, and your body starts folding gently, as if your form, as if your elbow, as if your shoulder, as if your side of the torso comes to the ground. Again, find your own soft and gentle movement of your body. Your abdomen support, your neck is drawn in through your jaw, so the neck is extended, I should say, and let your elbows slowly settle to the ground. One more time. Can you find your inhalation and observe Do not judge, do not think, do not travel outside the moment. Can you stay present into the physical movement of your body? One more time, breathing in. When your body exhales, feel your body really moving deeply into your inner thighs, into the muscles of your back, and let your right hand slowly, slowly walk out and come back onto the seat of the chair. And you breathe in and you sit tall, and your body engages your belly, your shoulders, your spine with your fingers on the seat of the chair. And you know you can always walk the chair in or farther away. Allow your chest to slowly travel forward in between your shoulders and your chin to look up towards the sky. And your eyes to roll over your eyebrows and your sitting bones to sink to the ground and your tongue to come towards the roof of your mouth and your belly to slowly tuck in, and you feel your chest and chin and throat extend towards the sky. Your tongue touches the roof of your mouth. One more time, open all the things. Drain the sinuses, drain the entire ganglia around the mouth and tongue and throat and all the amygdala, if you still have them, on the back of your throat. Let your allergies, the entire fluids of the brain, right? Even the ears and the eyes have a lot of fluid that drain into that space of your lymphatic system. Can you find your body one more time to feel that your body is really draining, that you move internally those tissues, that the exhalation settles your hips into the ground? One more time, breathe in and let your body exhale and let your head and shoulders and soften the torso gently forward. And so what does it feel like to change the position of your body? Well, your right hand stays in the chair when you breathe in, and your left hand exhales it towards the left side of the chair, or and then crosses under the chair all the way towards the right side of your yoga mat on the leg of the chair. And maybe your right hand goes deeper into the chair, crosses over towards the back rest or towards the back side of the seat of the chair, whatever is most comfortable. And your left elbow bends and left forearm comes towards the ground, and you feel your hips holding onto your knees, holding onto your ankles to your toes, so you're not forcing the joints, and you're letting your mid section muscles, the abdomen, the waist, the torso, the glutes, and your jaw draws in, the crown that extends, and you feel your body breathing. And you exhale all the way through. Feel your spine, feel the twist when you squeeze, and find the torque that you're using, using the abdomen muscles, the muscles that contract on the right side and move forward through the left, so your body extends and opens in your last breath. Can you open your rib cage, inhaling your head and torso and side of your thorax comes to the ground as you exhale, breathing all the way through, and then gently allow your body to travel softly back into center. You breathe in and you breathe out, and you let your body exhale very, very kindly, sitting very tall. One more time, allowing your hands to come into the seat of the chair, to feel the palms of hands supporting gently your shoulders low rather than high. And one more time, extend the chin towards the sky, opening the chest forward, stretching your throat, thinking of all the things that you're cleansing as you move, and then squeeze. Imagine that you're just massaging your ganglia, which is just the receptacles and nodules where the accumulation of your immune system cells are, to then capture and then eliminate any toxins, any foreign bodies that not belong to your physical body. And sometimes they are overreactive, and that creates those allergic reactions. So can you find again balance to feel that your tongue, the roof of your mouth connect, you feel your throat extending, you feel the waist, the abdomen, the hip muscles. Let your last long breath in. And when your body exhales all the way through shoulder blades, inhale and extend the crown of head towards the ceiling, and let your body exhale. Soften your head, soften your jaw, soften your chin, and let your knees slowly bring in your legs towards each other, crossing them over, and maybe with your hands slowly off the chair, you're going to allow one foot, just one leg, whichever it is. I start with my right, doesn't mean that you have to start with your right leg, stays on the chair, and I find my body holding onto the heel, the calf, the back of my knee, whichever is most comfortable on the chair, and I let my hands slowly hold on to the chair so I can find my body sitting up. The left leg, or the opposite left leg for me, whichever one is the opposite leg for you, stays soft into the ground. And when my body, and if my body is ready, and allow my shoulders. Again, if I've been playing tennis, allow that shoulder and shoulder blade and all the muscles on that side of my body to be open, to really feel the balance on the opposite, and let my hands walk into the leg that is on the chair slowly down, as if I were to just round my back slowly towards the floor, and I feel your abdomen, and I feel my back, and I feel my shoulders, and I feel my spine slowly rested, and I feel my arms coming above the head so I can stretch my body. I can feel my fingernails coming as far away from my body, and I flatten my belly. My lower back is not arched. I'm not raising the lower back, and then flattening the lower back, and my jaw draws in. One more time, breathe in as if your body stretches and you lengthen. You're really opening all the joints, including your lymphatic system. Again, for some reason that comes to mind today, that your lymphatic system is actually drained and open, and you're stretching. And when your body exhales and you feel your belly really holding the position, then your hands start walking forward towards your head, towards your shoulders, bending the elbows, softening and rounding your head, holding onto your thigh, holding onto your knee, holding onto your sit up into this position, raising your torso. Do not struggle, do not force, sit gently up, allow your body to exhale, let your hands hold onto the chair, to the legs, to the leg, and raise the crown. And feel your body long and extended. One more time, breathe in. When your body exhales, raise your arms. Allow your arms to stretch towards the sky, so if your fingers pointing directly towards the ceiling. And so what happens? What happens to the opposite leg? What happens to your back? What happens to your tummy? Can you support the muscles into your strength? And then open your back, lean into your thigh if possible, lean forward if that's necessary. Allow the palms of hands and the elbows to give you enough room between your shoulders. Find your last long position, extend and open the body, and then your body's ready. One more time, we're going to roll into the floor. Let your leg adjust, your hands adjust to one the ground. If you need to hold on to your leg or not, roll slowly until your back softens and you're not falling. Your arms inhale above the shoulders, and you flatten your belly as you exhale your back into the ground. One more time, breathe, and let your belly flattening gently towards the floor. Find your last lunge, as if your fingers and your hands and your underarms extend even deeper. And when your body's ready, softening the right knee, exhale your elbows gently over the shoulders and chest, round your neck. Again, you can pull, you can activate, you can allow your body to extend your torso into sitting position, and exhale. Sitting very tall, realigning the spine, leaning gently forward into your right thigh, and your right and left arm extend and lengthen towards the sky. Breathing gently into this position. Observe your body. One more time. Abdomen, engage your core. It's just a few seconds that you want your body to just feel, really concentrate. And then when the moment the body starts giving up, that's exactly when the exercise starts. That is exactly when your mind connects to your physical body and you want to engage strength in your last long position. Observe your hands and your arms, the crown of the head, the toes, the knee aligned in your last breath in. Exhale and release your arms along this time, allowing the right leg to then slowly raise as far as possible off the chair and come around, fold it or extend it, and take the opposite leg gently over the chair. And your body sits slowly over the thigh, and your knee and toes and ankle aligns, and your hands support, and you breathe into this position. Exhale. Find that first that your body's long and tall and extended, and you find your belly always supporting your back. Can you find your shoulders lower and your elbows not locked? One more time, breathe, jaw draws in, crown of it extends, let your last one breath. That extension comes from the tailbone to the crown, and then your hands walk slowly into your left leg, thigh, knee, and then start slowly rolling your body towards the ground. And you place it on the floor rather than force it, without pushing the neck, and your arms inhale above the shoulders, and you exhale and open, and you relax that right inner thigh. So your right hip opens, your hips are even to the ground. That means you're not rolling the hips, you're maintaining softened position on the inner thigh, while your shoulders and lower back are flattening to the floor, and your jaw draws in, and the crown of it extends away from your tailbone. Your fingernails stretch away from your wrists, from the elbows, from the shoulders. When your body's ready, can you flatten? Can you flatten the belly? Can you let your last long inhalation, deep breath in, and when your body exhales, empty through your gut. Breathe all the way out, and then bring your hands and arms slowly to come towards the left thigh. To soften the knee, to slowly bring your torso to round and extend gently towards the sitting position, your hands to come towards the legs, towards the of the chair or the seat of the chair, and sit very upright as if your torso comes softly into the left thigh. And now we can raise the arms. Now we can extend support without pushing through the right leg, without pushing through the right foot or knee. Find your hands, find your arms, find your shoulders, and your jaw draws in, and you lean forward as if your back is flattening, and let your abdomen really contract, engage. The moment your body starts struggling again to you get that pass or that little edge, that's when the exercise and the focus and the attention starts building, not because you want to find pain, but it's just simply to find your body connected and feel your last long position. That's where the exercise happens. That's where your brain really starts activating those nerves. That's when you start really consuming the energy that it needs to be invested into those muscles and fibers and cells. And your last long inhalation, breath in, and then come slowly towards the ground. One more time, hands along the leg, all the way curl. So you're rounding your back into the floor and you're curling your belly so you can place your shoulders, and you can inhale your arms above the shoulders and head and extend slowly behind. Find your jaw, find your spine, find your back, inhaling deeply through your fingers, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Exhale through your tummy. One last long deep breath in. Observe that your belly button area comes and travels towards your lower back. And again, what are you thinking about at this point? Can you find your hands and arms slowly moving and rolling gently towards your left thigh, towards your left knee, towards your left shin, slowly sitting upright, leaning slowly forward onto the leg and foot, and then reach up with your arms, inhaling, jaw draws in, extend, flatten your back. The idea is to feel that your body in the front is supporting the back to be flat and long, that you're not pushing through your right leg at all. In your last long deep breath in, only the arms. Exhale, exhale slowly. Soften the body, soften your torso. Raise that left leg gently off the chair up towards the sky and bring it on towards the side of the to in easy cross leg position if your legs decided to be crossed, and let your body to sit kindly into position. Bring your right hand to the front of the chair, to on top of the seat, while your left hand travels behind, and then we're going to rotate. So you're going to rotate the torso by not pushing through your legs, but simply looking out towards the left side of my body. And my body looks out through the left shoulder. My shoulder on the left opens as far away from the chest as possible, while the right moves far away from the breastbone area. So the right is not moving forward. The right shoulder moves back to open the chest, and your tummy tucks in. Imagine that you have, again, a big band around your waist that tightens it, and let your exhalation really use those abdomen muscles, and let your folds of skin, and many times it's just a shirt, let that be activated, and your jaw draws in and your spine lengthens tall. One more time, sit onto your tailbone area and raise the rest of your body. So you really activate those torquey muscles in your final long deep breath. Use your arms, use your hands, use the expansion of the chest and shoulders, and release. Exhale and slowly move very gently towards the center of your body. And one more time, maybe you want to cross the opposite leg forward, because that we are used to you doing one leg only. So the opposite leg comes forward to just add a different feeling into your waist, while your left hand settles as you exhale on the chair, and your right hand moves and travels back as your shoulders widen and your jaw draws in, and you look slowly towards the right or towards the right shoulder, whichever is most comfortable for your body. Use the, again, stickiness of the left hand, sitting on the tailbone, raising the spine, tucking in the belly, and slowly looking out over the right shoulder area. Breath in. And then exhale. Can you feel your oblique muscles? Can you feel the abdomen cavity hugging the torso? Breath in, hugging the waist. Extend, sit into the sitting bones, press into the ground, and exhale, exhale. Your jaw draws in. One inhalation, expand the crown of it. Again, never forcing, just invite your body to keep moving, to keep adding activity. When your last exhalation empties all the way through, inhale deeply through the crown. Breath opens the breastbone, and then allow your body to slowly soften, to soften your hands, to soften your shoulders. Again, place the palms of hands. And what is it if we don't connect this to the spiritual body, right? So what is it? What is the yoga if you don't connect that to the what is happening inside our mind, what is happening inside my intellect, and what is that I'm feeling? What are the things that I'm connecting to? How can I focus on not onto the negative, but into the positive things in my life? Can I allow my body to roll forward? That my head maybe comes towards the seat of the chair. Maybe I'm moving my chair slightly out, and I feel my body coming just in front of the chair down, and my hands keep walking on the seat of the chair, on the legs of the chair, on the lower portion of the front legs, on the back legs of the chair, while my body slowly rolls onto the ground. And I can feel my body bowing, and my hands walk in such a way that are wide enough to open the back muscles. I'm not locking my elbows, I'm not locking the shoulders, I'm letting them move and move my torso and let my body breathe into those muscles in my back, in the waist, in the hips, allowing the belly button area to contract and feel my body and my glutes and my hips to really opening. One more time, breathe in, open in your lungs inside the thorax and feel how they press, and then exhale and move your body, even and as unperceptible to the naked eye that might feel. Can you find your body expanding and broadening? Can you allow my back shoulder muscles and the entire body to open? And so we already connect to what the things are whole are being held in our back muscles. Can I surrender slowly my head, my neck, my shoulders towards the ground, and walk my hands softly into the front of the body, towards the uh, mat or towards the edge of the chair, and raise my torso one vertebra at a time as I sit into this position and my body exhales. And very, very gently as my body settle. And maybe this is not the way to reach the position. Maybe for us, we need to modify and bring the legs around. For some of us, we can roll over your shins and we can come back slowly into kneeling position and allow my forearms and elbows to come slowly towards the seat of the chair while my right knee stays on the ground and my left leg slowly shifts back. And I can feel my left heel travel all the way away from the back of my knee, away from my glute, and my glute activates and squeezes, and my abdomen flattens, and I can feel how my hips separate from my ribs, and I open that midsection of my body, right? The oblique muscles, the entire love handle, and stretching that position. Can you find movement in that section of the body? Focus your attention. Is your jaw drawing in? Is the crown of it extending, again, away from that back heel? Breathe in to open the shoulders, to find your body long, broad. Exhale and slowly engage your heel, your calf extends a little bit deeper. One more time. Breath in, the crown of it extends. Feel that your back muscles stretch and your abdomen contracts as you exhale, exhale, move your heels, the crown of the head, your shoulders down. One last time. Breathing in. Broaden your shoulders, broaden your back. Exhale, press back through your heel, engaging your quads, and then slowly bringing your left knee forward. Breath in. Exhale, slowly settle. Find what happened into that left side of your body while your left knee rests in the exhalation. Your right leg inhales back. And so, what does it feel to stretch, and how is it different to stretch back into that right leg? Can I find my heel perpendicular towards the toes? Are my calves extended? Am my thigh contracted? Am my glute activated? Am my belly supported? If I were to touch you from your belly, can you not sink or arch your back, but maintain your back long stretched? And can I find my jaw drawn in and the crown extending away from that heel? And my shoulders to be broad. Every time that I breathe, can I open my back and my shoulder blades and my rib cage? My tummy supports slowly the exhalation into the lower back area. One more time. Can I find the length of my vertebrae column? And as my body exhales, last full exhalation, breathing deeper. Can you really dig into those muscles, deep into your waist and hips? Inhaling. And then let your body exhale. Your knee, your right leg slowly comes slowly forward. Can I place my hands, because I'm seeing that Leslie's here today, so we need to work a little bit on those triceps. We haven't done that in a long time. So let those palms of hands on the seat of the chair, flexing the toes, raising the knees, and letting my body come into this inclined plane. So my body is now into a plank position, but on the chair, so much easier than before. And I allow my fingers to stay there, and my heels to press back, and my abdomen to support, and my glute muscles to engage, right? I'm not raising my glutes. I'm not loosening the abdomen. I'm not, again, creating flaccid muscles around the entire core of the body, but I'm really supporting to those. My chest opens, so I can feel my chest muscles. I can feel my triceps. I can feel the crown of it away from my heels and my jaw drawn in. One more time, breathing. And I find my muscles that I'm not locking through my elbows, and my elbows are bent and my triceps are connected in my one long deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. I'm going to raise my hips, pushing back into my heels or feet, and walking my feet slowly forward and breathing gently into this position. Palms of hands slowly stay light onto the chair, enough that they can exhale towards the back of the seat of the chair. My hips slowly stretch behind the heels. So the hips travel away from the shoulders and neck and head and arms, and the palms of hands stay flat into the floor. My knees are as bent as need to be, and I just simply need to connect. So what does it feel to connect to my glutes? That my heels are on the ground, my thighs are activating, and I can press back into the glute muscles, and my tummy tucks in. And I open again those muscles on the sides of my ribs as I press back my hips farthest away from the chair. And I find my knees as bent as need to be, my heels farther away than my toes towards each other, my head in between my shoulders, and find my back. Imagine that my shoulder blades shift towards each other. So as if I were squeezing something in between my shoulder blades. So my underarms open. One more time, press back as if my glutes are really filling up those pants, and then gently coming forward and raising the torso, hands walking in towards the center or front of the seat of the chair. My legs one more time slowly walk behind. I hold the edges, I hold on top, whichever is most comfortable for my triceps. My crease of the elbows look towards each other, my elbows never locked, and my glute muscles activate, thighs, muscles, chest, jaw drawn in. Press back the heels, open the chest, draw the chin in towards the throat area, and lengthen. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs, activate, flatten your body. Your body's perfectly perpendicular. Do not raise your hips. Exhale all the way through. Very nice. Now use your core, use your abdomen. One more time. Breathe. Exhale, exhale. There's no excuse with the Astros today. You want to really engage your body. There's not a day off for many of us. We're still working on this. Let your body exhale. I think the Astros is the name, but find your body, exhale all the way out. In your final long deep breath, exhale all the way through, and then kindly bring your hips back, walk your feet forward, soften your hands and arms towards the back of the chair, and drop the torso as low as your torso can go and your head in between your arms. Palms of hands slowly extend the underarms so the shoulder blades roll towards each other and your head drops in between your shoulders, and you move into your heels, into your glutes. Your thighs are active because you're bending your knees. Your toes, look at them, that they're closer than the heels towards each other. So your heels are about 2 to 3 fingers width apart from each other. Your body is perpendicular towards the line of the chair in front of you when your body's ready. And you find the extension as if I were to push you back from the center of your back, away from your head towards the glutes. Fill up your pants, breathe, breathe, breathe into them. And when your body exhales all the way through, feel that back just extended, and let your body slowly come one more time into your hands, walking slowly your hands towards the top edge of your chair or the seat of the chair. Let your body walk your feet closer. Stay just into the neutral position. This time, we're going to allow the knees to come to the ground one more time. So we're going to place one knee at a time towards the floor and kneel in front of the chair. Let your body slowly rotate. So find that your body is going to end up looking away from the chair, 180 degrees towards the back of your yoga mat. The palms of the hands are on the ground. Your toes are right into the space underneath the seat of your chair, towards the edge of the seats, or the legs of the chair, I should say. And you make sure your fingers are parallel, that your thumb and index finger are slowly connected towards the ground, that you're not pushing through the heels of the hands, that your arms are supported. If this is enough, stay right here. This is great for your body. Do not make sure that the crease of the elbows are looking towards each other. For rotating your shoulders, and let maybe one leg, maybe your right leg, to come slowly towards the chair, or maybe your left leg to come on top of the seat of the chair, and let your body exhale slowly in this position. Can you find the toes perpendicular and the heel not rotated but perfectly upright? And you can look at it. You can cheat into your foot. See how that looks. Is your tummy hanging, or can you retract your belly? Beautiful. When your body's ready, take a deep breath. And then exhale, bend the elbows in such a way that the elbows are not wider, but into your ribs. And your body leans softly forward, as if your forehead were coming just about elbow height. And your jaw draws in. Find your elbows tight rather than wide. Inhale, move your shoulders back so your shoulders are not finding all the pressure when your body exhales. Raise up. Inhale, inhale, press, press, press. Hold it, exhale. Last long deep breath in. Feel your body breathing. And then one more time, bend the elbows and find as low as your body allows it. Not go any farther. Engage and press up. Inhale. Use your hands, the fingertips, the root of your fingers, and exhale, bending. Breathe out. Tummy muscles. Lengthen the crown of head and then raise as you breathe in, finding strength. Last two breaths. Exhale slowly. Move your arms, squeeze the elbows tight, and press up through your chest muscles. Last time. Exhale, abdomen, move slowly towards the ground, and then inhale, press through your chest, not your shoulders, not the arms. And then release your right knee, place your right foot to the ground, move your hips towards your heels of the feet, and then slowly stretch your body over your thighs as if your knees are flexing to the max and your forehead comes toward the ground. The palms of the hands rest, elbows soften. Let the palms of the hands slowly come towards the sides of your ankles or knees or towards a chair behind you, and then raise the pinky finger towards the sky and engage your triceps. Not because your arms are very wide, your arms or your hands, I should say, come closer towards each other, as if you're just holding the legs, the seat of the chair, on top of the seat of the chair, and your triceps engage, and your arms lengthen through your fingers. Jaw drawing in, abdomen to your thighs, crown of head extends away from your tailbone. Breathe in, contract your triceps. One more time, breathe. And then lengthen the spine. Can you feel that your back walks forward over your thighs in your last long deep breath in? Lengthen, reach out through your rib cage over your thighs and knees, and then slowly release your arms slowly down, and then come slowly forward on hands and knees. Breath in. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Find your body exhaling. Feel that your right knee stays on the ground, and then your left leg maybe comes, or the opposite leg, wherever you were before, comes onto the seat of the chair. And again, we tend to rest on the heel of the hands. So use your index, use your thumb, use the middle finger as the alignment. So your middle finger is looking exactly in the same direction as the opposite hand. The elbows are never locked, that your jaw is drawn in, that your shoulders are not pushed down. So you're not using your shoulder blades. Your shoulders are wide, so you're engaging your chest, and you find your left heel pressing back, your glute muscle on the left leg activating, your tummy lengthening, and your rib cage moving farther away. And you breathe in, add activity as much as your body needs to. And do not rotate your foot, do not rotate your knee, do not rotate your hips. Let your body inhale, and then exhale, bend the elbows slowly, as little or as much as your body needs to, not lower than elbow height. And then come back, press up through your chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe up. And then exhale, use your chest. So move through the entire scapular area. Feel like your chest opens and strengthens, and then press them as if you're squeezing your chest against the breastbone. And let your body exhale. Find the elbows slowly, flexing through your triceps, engaging those chest muscles, and then press through your triceps, raise up, squeezing as if you're a finger in between your sternum, and let your body exhale slowly, all the way gently towards the ground. Last two times. Breath, raise, raise, raise. Exhale all the way through tummy muscles. Make sure that the left leg is extended so you can feel the flatness of your back and torso when your body is finally exhaling. The last one time. Can you find strength? Find your body. Come up. Inhale, inhale slowly. And then bend your left knee. Beautiful. Deep breath. Press back your hips towards your heels one more time. Drop your shoulders. Release the pressure from your wrist, arms, and shoulder back area. Find your head coming towards the ground. Your pinky finger comes up towards the sky. You can rest your thumbs if that's necessary, and that's as much as your body needs to, or then you can raise your arms towards the legs, towards the seat of the chair, above the seat of the chair, without separating your hands. Your hands come closest towards each other. And find your neck. Find your jaw. Breathe in. Can you flatten your belly? Move your torso. Every time you breathe in, feel that your torso walks a little bit farther, stretches out your back, and let your body exhale. Your belly, important to move it, to squeeze it. Do not just let it lethargically gut everything in our lives. Can you move from the gut area and let your body exhale? Last long inhalation. Can you find your body breathing? And exhale all the way through. Slowly inhale through the strength of your triceps. And release your hands towards the ground. Walk your fingers very, very gently forward. Find your body exhale. Let the elbows touch the ground and your forearms to touch the floor. Your hands towards each other. Very important at this point that you measure the distance between the elbows. And that means that your forearms measure that distance, right? That you are placing one elbow to be wrapped with the fingertips of one hand, and then the opposite elbow to also mirror the opposite hand, that you're able to wrap your fingers around that elbow, that tricep area. And that's a perfect distance between your elbows. Find, or at least a marker, right? An idea of, and let your body settle. Then once your elbows are in position, your hands can slowly open forward. And you can cross your fingers, you can rest the palms of the hands towards each other. Do not try to look up when your body's ready. If your body's ready. Maybe, and we do it with stages here and with all kinds of variations, let your one foot, whichever you want, onto the seat of the chair. And that's as far as your body goes. Perfect. Stay right here. If that's too much, do not need to. If you're there and this is as much as you're going to go, then adjust. How far are your elbows and shoulders moving in front of your body so you can squeeze your glutes, you can flatten the belly, you can stretch the entire rib cage forward and the crown head extends, groin always away from the foot. If your body's ready, stay right there. If you need to come down, come down. For some of us, the opposite foot is able to come slowly on top of the chair, and not because I'm raising my hips, not because I'm dipping my hips. I'm staying form, jaw, raising the chest, stretching the crown, squeezing the glutes. Beautiful. One more time. Can you find your thighs? Can you find your glute muscles? All options are open and available. Can you let your last two breaths, and you feeling the exhalation coming, using those abdominal muscles, in your final long deep breath in, let your one knee slowly, do not panic, bend one knee, then bend the opposite to the ground, move your hips back, let your arms stretch all the way forward, as wide as they need to be, elbows lengthen, shoulders, underarms lengthen, forehead comes towards the ground, hips come towards your heels, open your back. Make your lungs press inside your ribs and let that energy move. So what do we find? What is the resistance on your lungs? Can you move through them? Can I let my belly activate it, flex it, use the entire diaphragm, open the chest area, find my own strength in this position? It doesn't matter what anything or anybody else expects from us. It's not to show off, it's to find your own ability to find and connect to your body as you're inhaling. And as the body exhales, feel the belly, squeeze, 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 and then slowly come into hands and knees. And raise one more time the body back on hands and knees. This time we're going to exhale very gently. We're going to place the right knee in towards the center of your body, right? Exactly where it is under the hip, but maybe slightly under the belly button rather than the hip itself. And the right forearm and elbow touches the ground. So you're slowly placing the right elbow not under the shoulder, but slightly in front of the shoulder, and the forearm in an angle that is supportive, so the palm of the hand faces towards the ground, while the left leg comes slowly on top of the chair. And you feel your body settle, and you feel that the arch of that left foot is on the seat of the chair. And your shoulders are wide, and your body exhales, and your belly is retracted, and your left arm is on the waist, your left arm is on the glute, the left arm is on the thigh, the left arm is on the air above the shoulder, the left arm is over the head, and you feel your body stretching as if your body is opening gently the left side, and your glute muscles move the hips forward. So you're not pushing back your glutes, you're not sitting back into that tailbone area on the right hip, you're opening that inner thigh. You're making your belly, you're making your rib cage open, and your head looks towards the ground, your head looks towards the front of your body, your head looks towards the left underarm, and you reach deeply, opening, separating that left side of your body. Squeeze your glutes, and then make them perpendicular, that your bottom hip is not behind, but it's exactly under. Let your last long inhalation. Can you feel shoulder and strength of your torso. When your body's ready, exhale and release that left arm. Again, upper body strength. When do we occupy that? Can you soften the left knee to the ground? Can you feel your right hand and left hands under the shoulders? Allow your body to stay in neutral position as your body exhales. What does it feel to be in this position? How does the body engage gently and to be neutral? One more time. You have all the juices going, you have the energy going. Do not stop. Let your left knee settle under the belly towards the center of your body so you can place the right hip on top. And let the left elbow and forearm place exactly as you know, slightly in front of the shoulder, forearm crossed over into the most perfectly aligned position to support the body while the right leg comes on top of the chair. And your body exhale. Forearm, abdomen, hips, shoulders. Hand stays on the ground for many of us. Right hand stays on the hip, it stays on the leg, on the waist, on the shoulder, towards the sky, above the shoulder, or maybe over your head. And you can adjust in it as if you just really squeeze the glutes and find your body opening the entire oblique area. Really stretch the entire right side of your body. Reaching, beautiful. Strengthen and lengthen all the way. As if you're just separating all those ribs between, again, the right side of your body, and your glute muscle squeeze. And your heel presses back, and you use your leg strength, and you use the length of your body to really open your head. Is your head looking up? Is your head looking down? Is your head looking towards the sky? Where is it that you find your body? One more time. Breathe in and exhale all the way through. Last two breaths. Can you activate deeper into your gut area? Final extension. Breathe. Reach into those muscles. They're there. Some deep in there, but they're there. Exhale and release. Right hand, right knee, right leg. Slowly towards the ground, hands under the shoulders, breath in. So what does it feel to come back to that neutral position? Can you find your body exhaling? Very nice. Deep breath. You have your juices going. You have your body maybe starting to warm up. Allow your hands to walk one more time at 180 degrees and look directly into the chair and place your hands into the seat of the chair, facing forward towards the front of your yoga mat, towards the chair itself. Hold on to the top of the chair, to the sides of the chair, or the seat of the chair. Walk your knees gently closer towards the chair itself, flexing your toes. Allow your body to exhale and then raise your knees. And then push back as you exhale, your hips behind, as if you're just about to raise the tip of your toes. With your knees, as you know, very flexed, as flexed as you need to, or as extended, right? You add your intensity. Find your feet at least hip distance from each other. Jaw draws in, so your neck is really clear, your shoulder blades move. All those muscles that we move into the deep portion of the shoulders that sustain the position before. Can you find your body? Exhale all the way through, and then one more time, raise your heels and bend your knees. Let your knees slowly come gently towards the ground and find your body exhaling. Deep breath. Raise your torso, raise your head, flexing the toes under your ankles. Exhale one more time. Breathe in. When your body's ready, press your hands into the seat of the chair and then inhale, raise it. One inhalation. Exhale all the way back. Flatten your torso. Find the perfect balance. Raise your heels as you're inhaling. Move your knees towards the ground as you're exhaling. Again, exercise the range of movement. Inhale, raise your chest. Tall. Squeezing glutes, open the abdomen. And then exhale slowly forward. Inhale, raising your knees. Exhaling, press into the heels, dropping the torso and head. At your own pacing, one more time, raising heels, bending knees. Exhale onto your knees in the ground. Inhale, raising your torso, reaching through your glutes forward, chin up, and then exhale one last time. Move, range of movement all the way back. Exhale, come up all the way towards the sky, breathing in deeply, all the way. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, pressing all the way in the exhalation, all the way back. Range of movement, come back, inhaling, stretching and lengthening the spine and torso and head towards the sky. And then exhale, settle. Slow, gentle movement of your body. Come back, raise your knees. Step your feet gently forward. Allow your right foot to slowly race in front of your body towards the seat of the chair, not swinging it, not forcing it, just simply placing the right foot directly on the seat of the chair, while your right and left hand stay on the seat of the chair, on the backrest of the chair, on the top of the backrest of the chair. Make sure it is stable, and when your body is ready, allow the left foot to start walking a little bit wider towards the left side of your body. And you find enough distance between the right foot and the left foot. So you have balance and you're looking at your environment, right? I can't control the environment in your homes, but you're aware, unless you're outside in the backyard of your beautiful house in San Antonio, then there's something that might be around you that might be a possibility if you lose your balance. So make sure that you're aware of your spatial safety and can you find your body. Stay right here. Otherwise, if your body's ready, allow your spine to start rounding, walking your hands up your shin, up your knee, up your thigh, to your waist. All these are options. Find your left foot parallel towards the side of the mat and perpendicular towards the top of the chair, while your right foot finds stability, your left thigh and glute activate, and your abdomen support. The lower back is not sinking, your lower back is flattening, your spine is long, maybe your arms come slowly towards the sky, maybe you can interlace your fingers above the head, and maybe you can turn the palms of the hands facing up towards the sky. And so what does it feel like to be in balance in this position? What is your left foot and hip? Am I sitting back into that left hip or am I raising my body? And so what is my inner thigh? If I were to come and touch you onto that inner thigh of that left leg, is it active? Is my glute active and holding that hip in position? Is the outside muscles that hold the head of that thigh bone or your femur, are they holding those muscles? Is your hip flexors activated in such a way that hold the position of your hip? Is your thigh contracted? The four muscles of the thigh muscle that support the kneecap. And am I shifting the weight of your body toward the toes, or am I really placing the weight into the left heel? One more time. Is my abdomen, lower back connected? Can I feel my underarms? Last long, deep breath in. Can I find my body exhaling and reaching slowly down, softly towards the backrest, towards the chair, the seat of the chair. My left foot is active and supportive. My back and neck release. Bring my right leg slowly off the chair, off the ground behind me. And I raise my right leg as tall as I can. And that means I rotate and I lift that right hip even taller and higher. And my left hand stays on the chair and stays on the seat of the chair. It stays on the back of the rest, the back on the side of the chair. My elbow is bent on that left arm, and my right hand may come off the chair. And those are all options: on the leg, on the waist, on the torso, towards the sky. And I raise my body, raise my right hip, longer, taller, higher. Deep breath, find your balance, not grasping through your toes. Stretch your toes, press on your heel, and activate your ankle. Beautiful breath. Exhale. Can you open your chest? Can you open the shoulder muscles? Can you align your abdomen? Let your last two breaths. It doesn't matter if you fall, and it doesn't matter how many times you fall. Is again, literally, it matters how many times you still get up from this position. Let your final long deep breath in, and then release slowly your hand, then your leg, then your hips. Settle to the floor. Beautiful breath. Exhale. One more time. Can I find my body to gently exhale from this position? And I'm going to bend my elbows and I'm going to place my forearms onto the seat of the chair, and my head is going to come closer towards the seat of the chair. It doesn't matter how straight my knees are in terms of being extended. I can bend them as much as I need to. Do not twist them, do not open them, do not rotate them out. Maintain the heels farther away from each other, that you would maintain your toes on your body, your kneecaps face forward. Can you feel your inner thighs? So what are your glute muscles doing right now? Can you find your belly? And what happens when you contract that belly towards the lower back? Is my head dropping? Can I find my spine lengthening? My ribs, are they moving? Every time that I breathe, can I feel my lungs pressing against them? Can I sink them a little bit closer towards my thighs or towards the ground as I exhale? And one more time, I expand and broaden and press into my seat of the pants, and the exhalation, my jaw draws in. One last time, breath. When my body exhales, feel your juices, feel your body is not just stagnant, that it's really moving, and then come slowly out. That you're moving slowly doesn't mean that you are not exercising, that you're not paying attention. Quite the contrary, you're paying deeper attention to your body, and let your left slowly then travel gently back while your right foot is steady and your right elbow comes towards the forearm, towards the chair. Your left leg may come off the floor if that's needed, rotating and raising that left leg as high and tall, rotating that hip up towards the sky. And my left hand stays on the seat of the chair, comes towards the backrest of the chair. My right hand stays on the chair, comes slowly towards the sky, and I find my body reaching and lengthening my torso, my leg, my lifting of that thigh. Can I find my leg rotating as if I rotate through my knee? Engage, engage. If I were to hold yourself from the ankle and raise you very tall, beautiful, very nice. Inhale and let your knee rotate wide. Excellent. Press your inner thigh. Your inner thigh and the bottom leg is really important. Let your last two breaths. Can you find your body extending, reaching? Beautiful. Feel your last one inhalation. Observe your body. And as your body exhales, then bring that left leg gently down. Did I take it too easy on this side? Maybe. Find your left foot settled. Beautiful. Deep breath. Allow your left foot to come slowly into the chair, your left foot to come slowly on the seat of the chair, that your hands come towards the backrest of the chair, that your body settles over that left thigh, that your neck is light, that you're having the stability, that your feet are wide enough, and I adjust my feet so they give me enough base onto the ground, that my elbows and shoulders are not tense, that my body is able to exhale. And when my body's ready, maybe I can attempt, not all of us, according to our balance and strength and size of your body, my hands may walk up my shin, my knee on the left, thigh, hips, waist, holding in whatever place is most important for your body. And maybe your body's ready to raise your hands, cross the fingers above the head, turn the palms of the hands towards the sky, and I become a little bit taller. And I engage that right hip that tends to sink out and press into that right hip to engage the inner thighs, the glute muscle to raise, the entire right hip, that my feet are balanced and I'm pressing equally from the ball of my big toe to the ball of my pinky toe, that the weight of your body shifts towards the heel, and I feel my body tall, long, as if my ribs extend a little bit taller. And I find my spine a little bit longer, and I tuck in my belly, beautiful, and strengthen the inner thigh of the right leg, beautiful. Let your body exhale. Observe your body to long, extend it. That your exhalation really flattens the midsection. Last time, can I really discover the length of my body? Can I really lengthen all the way through as my body exhales? Abdomen really supports and holds my lower back, inhaling kindly. To then release slowly, hands to my thigh, to my knee, to the back rest of the chair, all the way towards the seat of the chair until my left leg is ready to slowly undo and touch the floor, and let the body exhale. This time, we're going to stay with the left foot onto the ground, and we're going to only lift the right leg behind without twisting the hips, trying to be very careful of not raising the right hip, but maintaining the hip parallel towards the ground. And I stay on the left foot, and I simply kick back through my right leg and up towards the sky, squeezing the glute muscles. And your abdomen flattens, your shoulders broad, the crown of the head extends, the toes point, flex, heel of your foot. Breathe in, activate that thigh, activate the glute, stretch that knee. Inhale, raise your thigh muscles. Exhale, exhale all the way through. Very nice. And now raise. Inhale, do not rotate your hips. Exhale all the way through. Really reach, 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 reach. Excellent. Very nice. Find your body strong and extended. Inhale and exhale all the way through. Find your body black. Find your back flat. Extend. Very nice. That's it. Deep breath. Do not sink into your hands. Do not force your wrist. Last long deep breath in. Raise, raise, raise. And then your body exhales and release that right leg slowly. Beautiful. Deep breath. Allow your hands to be easy on the chair, to raise the heels, to bend the knees. See if your knees bend a little bit. Maybe your knees bend a whole bunch and your hips come towards your heels, while your heels are off the ground and you're really flexing those knees. And your head comes slowly forward towards the chair, and you stretch the back muscles, and you stretch, and your hands may slide down towards the legs of the chair, towards the seat of the chair towards the ground if that's necessary, while my knees are not separated from each other. Maintain the same distance. My back opens. All those muscles of my vertebrae that sustain the vertebrae column, my shoulders or my neck or my lumbar spine, open them. Again, your juices are now starting to flow. Now you have engaged all those muscles. Now you're contracting the abdominal organs. You're really creating pressure and activity into the front of your body. Now your vagus nerve is actually activated. Can you find your last long, deep breath into this position as your body empties from the gut? Breathe it, feel it, extend, activate all those parts, and then slowly release the heels. And walk your hands on the chair until your body comes on hands and fingers on the seat of the chair. Right foot stays steady. Find your balance. Again, flow of blood returns. Your left leg steps a little bit back, a little bit higher, and you follow through. And how far, how deep is your left leg? Is this side different? Are your shoulders changing positions? Can you stretch the knee? Do not raise the hip. Do not rotate your hip. Maintain your hips parallel towards the ground. Inhale. Te voy a agarrar de la cintura, ¿está bien? And just simply rotate this way. Perfect, right there. And then stay on the heel of your foot and stay flat with your back. And now raise your glute. Excellent, just like that, right? Do not sink your back. Do not sink it. Push with your belly towards my hand. Inhale slowly. Excellent. And now move that leg wide and tall. Very good. Squeeze. We sit all the time. We sit in front of the car. We sit in our computers. We sit in front of the couch. Stretch your knee. Point your toes. Activate the foot so the knee is stretched. And breathe in. Less height. Beautiful. Find the exhalation. Feel that your left leg is long and strong. Find your tummy. Find the jaw and the crown of the head. When your last one deep, deep breath comes in and you can feel the body really stretching. Exhale and release slowly the left foot. Settle very, very kindly. Breath in, exhale. Allow your body to walk your fingers towards the edge of the chair, round your spine, and we're going to come slowly into standing pose just a little bit until your body feels very, very tall. And we're going to walk towards the chair when you are ready to walk towards the chair. And we're going to place the chair softly. Carry it with the core of your body. So do not carry with your back, do not carry just with your neck and shoulders, and place it gently on the right side. So the seat of the chair is away from the body, and the chair is sitting on the right edge inside your mat, so it doesn't slide, of your body, your yoga mat. And your right hand comes towards the seat of the towards the backrest of the chair, and you're standing behind the chair in practical terms. And find your body exhaling. Deep breath. When and if your body's ready, you're close enough to the chair that you almost feel the right thigh and the right side of your body almost touching the chair. And we're going to step back with the right leg very far back. Inhale, and then reaching back through the right leg. So the right toes are slightly wider. The left knee and the left toes are perfectly in front of your body, looking towards the top of your mat. And let the hips, again, not rotated. We tend to have the right hip slightly to the front. We're going to open up the hip as if the hip rotates back. And now we're going to use the chair to lean into it. So the left side of the torso comes into the chair. The back of my hamstring is extending. The inner thighs are extending. I'm leaning into the chair. And somebody told me that there's issues with the volume or the microphone. So let's hopefully this position is not going to squeeze it. Volume pack, and let your left elbow, the left hand hang onto the seat of the chair, and the right hand comes onto the waist. The right hand comes onto the chair. The right hand comes to the shoulder, so it's the back of the neck, all the way above the shoulder, or maybe over the top of your head. And you feel your body inhaling, and the heels are strong. The left knee is long and extended, and you open the rib cage, flatten the belly. And what are the things that come to mind? What are the things that distract us and pull us away from your position? Can you stay consistent? Are you breathing? Are you exhaling? One more time, make those muscles that need to move, right? We know where we store a lot of things in our body. So can you move those muscles? Can you move those tissues? Let your last long enough. Can you really extend and reach into this pose? And when your body exhales all the way through, lengthen, come back slowly, slowly, raise, 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 and then slide gently the chair towards the back of your yoga mat. On the same side, just slide it back, and you're going to rotate. So the chair now is in the back side of your yoga mat. The toes now rotate and pivot through your heels towards the back of your yoga mat. Your left foot is wide through your toes and closer in through the heels, and you imagine that draw in that line that is that connects the toes of the front leg to the arch of the back foot. The body stretches the knee as little or as much as needed, and the body starts leaning slowly towards the chair, and your body torso is not curling, is not dropping, is lengthening, and the hips press back as if you're just pushing the hips on the left side away from the tip of the right toes. And the right toes are light. The heel of the right foot is steady. Do not overextend your ankle or your knee. Allow the right elbow to bend, the left hand to stay on the chair, to come to the hip, to come to the waist, to come to the shoulder, to come above the shoulder, to come above the head. And you feel your body, again, sustaining through the chair, that you find a reach, a full extension. Glute muscles activate, and do not lean forward. Open, breath in, excellent. Now stretch and feel that side of your body. Inhale, feel your spine, your torso, your knee aligned, beautiful. And find that your hips are just as aligned as possible, and feel that your body reaches. Softening the elbow, right? Has nothing to do with the elbow, has nothing to do with the shoulder, just the shoulders and elbow and hand and arm just simply extend, and your neck is never forced. Beautiful. You can place your hand behind your hips if that's necessary, and feel that your body just opens and stretches. Inhale, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Last two breaths. Can you engage hips, thighs, open, reach? Are you just hanging there? Are you really actively engaging and feeling your body? When your body's ready to exhale and you feel the extension all the way through, come back. Slowly bending the knee, softening the elbow, releasing the torso, coming back gently, allowing this time the chair one more time through the core to come all the way towards the front of your yoga mat. And your chair is looking away from your body. That means the seat of the chair is looking away from us on the top of the yoga mat, and we are again standing behind the seat of the chair. And the body exhales. And maybe the left foot stays on the ground and the right leg comes on top of the chair, and we're still holding as if my leg was able to come over the back seat or the back rest of the chair, and my body exhales. And this is enough. Stay right here. Find your balance, observe your body, observe your shoulders, hold on to your chair if that's even possible for your body. If your body is ready and you can feel the body slowly exhaling, observe your body leaning very, very gently forward, and observe what happens if your torso comes slowly towards the ground and towards the thigh, and your body softly exhales. And maybe the hands come towards the sides of the back rest, maybe towards the seat of the chair. Maybe the arms move in front of your body above the shoulders, parallel towards the ground and ceiling. And see what happens to your torso. And you breathe in and you exhale. Press back into your glutes, and then let your torso just lengthen forward and rest from the base of the abdomen towards the thigh. And imagine I'm going to pull you from your index finger and reach out. Flex the front of your body, stretch your back, lengthen the leg muscles, breathe in, exhale, jaw draws in. 2 more times. Allow your body to really reach back through your hips and then forward through your arms and neck. Let your last long inhalation. Can you feel those muscles in the midsection that we seldom pay attention to exhale and release your hands, arms, and come towards the seat of the chair, towards the backrest of the chair, wherever it is that gives us support. And then slowly come upright. Raise your torso, being very mindful of your back and the alignment of your torso. Sit upright. And if you were just standing upright, then slowly bring your right leg around, place it into the floor, stand behind the chair. Deep breath. Exhale. One more time. Breathe really strongly into your lungs, into your chest, so you can move things that have been pressed and adjusted, and let them slowly fall back into place as you exhale. One last deep breath. And let your body exhale to ground, to settle. Beautiful. Hold on to the chair as much as you need to for support, and maybe invite the left leg to switch places. And your left leg then comes towards the seat of the chair. And this is enough for your body. Stay right here. Your balance is important. Your surrounding, being safe around it is important that you pay attention to that. Allow your glute muscles to support, not to sit back onto the right glute, but to raise it, to really hold it, to raise that hip, to find that your hip is held by the outside thigh muscles, that your groin area is holding the floor of your pelvic, the abdomen, the base of your torso, the shoulders are broad, your arms are slowly softened, your hands are able to gently walk slowly forward as your torso leans towards the sides of the chair, towards the seat of the chair, towards the leg, towards the ankle, towards the foot. Your body rests the left side of your torso towards the thigh, and your body stays there, and you move gently into your glutes. Instead of tucking the tail under, the tailbone should be pressed away from your body. So if you're just separating your glutes away from the back of your knee, and your jaw draws in, and your arms move forward in front of your shoulders, and you raise and extend and lengthen, and your body settles. Maybe not. Maybe your body stays on the chair and you breathe in. Imagine I'm going to pull you from your index fingers, and your body slowly leans forward. Can you find balance? Deep breath. Less is always more. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale all the way. Push your hips back. Very nice. And flex forward gently towards the ground. Excellent. One more time. Really flex your abdomen. That you're really using the abdominal muscles here. This is really all about connecting to your abdominal cavity when your last one breath. Observe your body that really extends. That your body exhales and grounds through those legs and thighs. Inhale, bending the elbows. And exhale your hands towards the seat of the chair if they're not already there, and raise your torso. Come up into upright position first before you think of undoing. Exhale, find your body very tall, shoulders widened. Exhale all the way through, and when your body is ready, inhale deeply. Let the left leg undo. Place it outside the chair onto the ground. Turn the chair gently towards you, the seat of the chair that is, so it's facing now towards you. And let your body exhale the palms of hands into the chair. Your legs are going to open wide outside. So you have enough room outside or to the sides of your seat of the chair, and your heels hopefully are stuck gently into the ground and not sliding. If that's the case, you might place the chair on the long edge of your yoga mat so your feet remain on the yoga mat in the length of your mat and your feet are not sliding. So whichever is most comfortable. Bend the elbows, place the forearms, soften your head, and then slowly open your hips. That means that your glute muscles are going to press back, that your chest is going to lean forward, and you're really flexing through your hip flexors. You're really flexing through your tummy, that your head is not lifted. You're really connecting to your tummy, so your jaw draws in and the back lengthens. So by simple movement of your head, your jaw drawing, extension of the spine, and your glute muscles press back away from the crown, as if you're just really pressing the tailbone farthest away from your crown, and your inner thighs support. One more time. Breathe in. Can you move back? Move the weight of your body towards your glutes. Excellent. Last two breaths. Exhale all the way through this position. Can you find your legs, your inner thighs, your glute muscles to really find a deep stretch? I think somebody mentioned deep stretch at the beginning of the session. When your last one breath in happens deeply into your ribs, into your shoulders, into your glutes and inner thighs. Exhale, exhale, and come slowly forward. Hands, elbows bend, hands into the seat of the chair, slowly soft, and bring heels in, toes in, heels in, until your body is able to kneel in front of your chair. Your body crosses feet. As we reached into this position, the feet are crossed over the ankles, and then your body rolls over your feet to sit onto the ground, and your legs settle. And you feel your body coming closer with your hips towards the chair, and your back to slowly come towards the ground by bending one elbow or both elbows at the same time, and your feet are going to come towards the top edge or the front edge of the seat of your chair, and your body exhales. And find that your knees are softened, that the arches of your feet are the ones holding the position. The back of the arms rest into the floor. The back of the shoulders rest into the floor. The jaw draws in towards the throat. And the crown of the head keeps moving, even though you are seemingly not able to move your spine by simply pointing every time that you inhale the crown of the head away from your tailbone, the rest of your back will surrender. And the arches of the feet are on the edge of the chair. When and if your body is ready, allow the exhalation, the breathing all the way out. And then, since we're celebrating G off in the class today, who made it, who sacrificed his Astros um, game to come to his yoga class. So, example to other people. Find your belly to slowly come gently towards the lower back and raising your knees, raising your feet, stretching gently towards the sky and pointing your toes, flexing your foot toward or your feet towards the ceiling. And your shoulder blades are strong into the ground. Your jaw, instead of lifting, is drawn so you can really extend again that cervical spine. Sometimes we tense so much the back of the neck is always tight. So can we not, to alleviate that overarching of the back area of the neck, can we lengthen that back area of the neck and realign the spine and my legs stay tall and allow my legs to be held through the thigh muscles, through the ankle muscles, through the calf muscles. My arms come slowly towards the sky, pointing them directly towards the ceiling as the palm hands come slowly together, touching fingers interlace, index finger point towards the sky without separating the shoulder blades. If the shoulder blades come off the ground, I have raised my arms too high. Can I drop them down? Can I push back the shoulder blades into the floor and see how that feels to my neck, to the clavicle, to your jaw? One more time. Breathe into this pose. Exhale. Can I find my tummy, my legs and index finger coming closer towards each other? Let your last long inhalation, observing the jaw, the position of your neck, how the right and left shoulder blades really align the cervical spine and clavicles in your last one breath in. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, soften your feet onto the chair, slide your feet in the seat of the chair, and rest your calves, rest your ankles, rest the legs on the chair. Do you need to move the chair? Do you need to move your body closer, farther away, whichever is most comfortable so your calves are not hurting your ankles, your knees are not hurting you, letting your body find the most comfortable position with your legs elevated and your belly settles. And I breathe maybe for the first time in my yoga practice today through my mouth out slowly, not to hyperventilate, but to just simply let air escape as I empty or think about emptying the gut. And I notice the temperature of my breath. Maybe as I inhale, I feel the breath coming in through the length of my vertebrae column to really stretch every one of the vertebrae and then exhale one more time. So what does it feel like to let go through the mouth, through air through the mouth? And one more time, inhaling through your nose. And then exhale, really for the final time through your mouth. Exhale and relax your hands, your facial expression, shoulders, bite tongue. Find the inhalation through the crown of the head. And when your body's ready, take a few seconds to rest. Sink the body weight to the ground. And not to lose importance of these seconds of your body resting. To learn from all the movement that we've done. Now it's the time for the body to recalibrate, can I soften my face? And where is my mind really aware of the external world, or does it really matter at this point, except concentrating into what I find deep within me? You said, spend it with your body. And if and when your body is ready to find a gentle exhalation, not be forceful, be gentle and soothing. Invite movement around parts of your body. What are the parts of your body that want to move first? Can you look at them, pay attention to them, re-engage them? How less important all the other things that may have occupied our minds and worriness and tension before the yoga practice? How much space and room you have created inside of you? Can we stay with that room as the body moves, as the legs and feet and knees and thighs move, as the arms and elbows and hands and fingers move? And can I find my knees maybe retracting so the feet come towards the edge of the seat of the chair? My arms maybe come above the shoulders as if I'm just waking up, and extend and reach through the fingernails, and the belly flattens towards the lower back. One more time, the jaw draws in, shoulder blades broaden, and then final exhalation. I really stretch as if I just were waking up from any restful position, rolling my knees on one side of my body, rolling my body slowly to come on its side. Again, there's a lot of blood and fluids on the upper portion of my body, head, chest, shoulders. Exhale and taking the time as I retract my hands and arms to come slowly back into sitting position. And I know the chair is going to be in front of us. Just it's okay to sit gently behind the chair, allowing your body to sit slowly in the most comfortable position for your legs. That means that your legs are extended, that your legs are contracted, one or both. Your body finds a place to sit. That I'm okay with being resting or to feel rested with my body. And rested means recharge many times. That my facial expression and thoughts also soften, that my hands and arms are relaxed, that I'm not holding tight to my fingers or fists or thinking ahead, but I'm staying in the moment. Can I remember the way I can reach into this neutral space for my body to then engage with intention, then engage my heart and the subtle parts of my body to raise my arms towards the sky as I raise my fingers to touch above the crown of the head. And I exhale the hands together into Anjali Mudra in front of my heart center. And so I ask myself, what is my prayer of today? Can I just be grateful for a moment of harmony and understanding, or maybe just experiencing a little bit of peace and understanding more clearly all the other things, how insignificant are to my true self. So finding a little bit deeper truth within me. And most importantly, that can still maintain the intention of living in that search for selfless, divine love.